Have you ever wondered why some moments feel stronger than others, even when nothing dramatic is happening physically? The answer is not always visible. It lives beneath the surface. Intimacy is never only physical, it is deeply psychological. Many men misunderstand this completely. They focus only on the body. But for a woman, intimacy represents trust, emotional exchange, control, and vulnerability shared in one powerful and meaningful moment together. In that space, two emotional forces meet: vulnerability and strength, surrender and stability. This creates emotional polarity. Today, we will explore 5 stoic psychological truths about what deep intimacy truly means to a woman, not the fantasy version, the real version, the honest version. Welcome back to those who support this journey. Your presence strengthens this brotherhood. Your commitment matters. Your growth matters. Continue becoming emotionally strong and mentally disciplined every single day. If you are new, stay present. Learn deeply. Here we study human nature. We study attraction. We study psychology and emotional discipline. These lessons build inner strength. They build awareness. Truth number 1. Intimacy is her test of emotional safety. When she allows closeness, she is not offering physical access alone. She is offering emotional exposure. She asks silently, "Can I trust this man with my emotional vulnerability and inner emotional world?" Even when she says it means nothing, her body reveals deeper truth. Emotional security matters deeply. Without emotional safety, intimacy feels threatening. Her mind protects her from emotional harm. If she senses emotional instability, anger, insecurity, or emotional chaos, she cannot relax fully. Her instincts prioritize protection first. Emotional calm in you creates emotional calm in her. She responds not to force, but to emotional stability and grounded emotional control. Naturally, when she finally allows emotional closeness, understand its meaning. It is not simply desire, it is emotional respect. It reflects her recognition of your emotional strength. She responds to your calm emotional presence, not your physical strength. Emotional discipline creates emotional attraction. Power in intimacy is never forced. It is given naturally when she feels emotionally safe. Emotional safety opens emotional doors, but emotional safety alone does not create attraction completely. Truth number 2, intimacy allows her to observe your emotional power. Attraction follows emotional instinct, not logic. Her subconscious observes your emotional control. She watches your reactions. She observes your emotional stability. Calm emotional presence creates emotional certainty. Emotional certainty creates emotional attraction. She feels safe within emotional intensity. She feels protected. Emotional strength without emotional chaos attracts deeply. Emotional control signals leadership and emotional maturity naturally. She does not respond only to physical presence. She responds to emotional energy. Emotional calm transforms emotional tension. Your emotional control creates emotional safety. Emotional safety allows emotional surrender. She responds instinctively. Emotional composure attracts deeply. She feels emotional gravity pulling her closer. Emotional stability builds emotional trust naturally. Emotional trust strengthens emotional intimacy. Emotional awareness strengthens emotional connection between two emotionally present individuals sharing meaningful emotional energy together. Silence carries emotional power. Calm emotional presence communicates emotional confidence. Words are not always necessary. Emotional stillness speaks loudly. Emotional calm attracts naturally. Emotional awareness creates emotional clarity. Emotional presence creates emotional depth. She observes everything: your breathing, your pauses, your emotional energy. She feels your authenticity. Emotional authenticity builds emotional trust. Emotional trust builds emotional intimacy between two emotionally grounded individuals sharing meaningful emotional connection naturally. Truth number 3, intimacy becomes emotional truth. She senses authenticity immediately. Emotional inconsistency weakens attraction. Emotional honesty strengthens connection. If your actions lack emotional alignment, she notices instantly. Emotional presence matters deeply. Emotional awareness builds emotional safety. Emotional stillness creates emotional openness. Emotional composure allows emotional surrender naturally. Emotional discipline strengthens emotional attraction between two emotionally present individuals, sharing emotional vulnerability and mutual emotional trust naturally. She becomes emotionally observant. She studies emotional behavior carefully. She senses emotional intentions. Emotional authenticity creates emotional comfort. Emotional performance creates emotional distance. Emotional calm strengthens emotional openness. Emotional stability builds emotional trust. Emotional trust deepens emotional intimacy naturally. Emotional awareness strengthens emotional connection between two emotionally mature individuals, sharing meaningful emotional energy and emotional presence together fully and honestly. Truth number 4, intimacy reflects emotional connection beyond physical touch. Emotional presence creates emotional depth. Emotional awareness strengthens emotional trust. Emotional calm creates emotional openness. Emotional vulnerability strengthens emotional connection. Emotional honesty creates emotional harmony. Emotional discipline builds emotional strength. Emotional strength attracts emotional surrender naturally. Emotional composure strengthens emotional intimacy between two emotionally grounded individuals sharing meaningful emotional connection together. Truth number 5, intimacy reflects emotional respect. Emotional respect builds emotional trust. Emotional trust builds emotional connection. Emotional connection builds emotional intimacy. Emotional awareness strengthens emotional presence. Emotional presence creates emotional depth. Emotional calm strengthens emotional attraction. Emotional authenticity strengthens emotional bonding naturally. Emotional discipline builds emotional mastery. Emotional mastery strengthens emotional connection between two emotionally mature individuals, sharing emotional truth and emotional presence together fully.